question is from Arif Qazi from London, UK. The month of Dhul Hijjah is after 4 to 5 days. What is the importance of the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah? And that's a very important question. I would like to thank Brother Arif for asking this question, because according to me, the importance of the first 10 Dhul Hijjah are the forgotten sunnah of the beloved Prophet. Unfortunately, most of the Muslims throughout the world have forgotten the importance of the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. Most of us Muslims very well know about Ramadan, and we prepare for the month of Ramadan, and we know most of its advantage, most of the blessings of Ramadan. But unfortunately, very few of us Muslims are aware of the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes an oath in the glorious Quran, in Surah Fajr, chapter number 9, verse number 1 and 2, where Allah says, Wal Fajr, Wal Layalin Ashr, by Fajr, by dawn, and by the 10 nights. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking the oath of Fajr and by 10 nights. Here the Mufassirin say, when Allah is taking the oath, Walayalin Ashr, that is by the 10 nights, it is referring to the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. Now people will wonder, why does Allah use the word nights when He's referring to the days of the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah? This is common in many languages. If I have to say in English that I was 10 days in New York, I spent 10 days in New York. But naturally, when I say I spent 10 days in New York, it means I spent 10 days and 10 nights in New York. It's understood. When I say days, many a times the nights is included. Similarly, in Arabic, when days are mentioned, the nights are included. And when nights are mentioned, many a times even the days are included. It can only mean night, it can be day and night also, it can mean only day, depending upon the context. So when Allah says here, He's taking the oath of 10 nights, the Mufassirin, they say it refers to the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. And if you read Tafsir ibn Kathir, it says that the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are the most important days in the complete year. There are no days besides these 10 days which are more important. These 10 days in the full year are the most important days of the year, even more important than the last 10 days of Ramadan. But the last 10 nights of Ramadan are more important than the first 10 nights of Dhul Hijjah. Because in the last 10 nights of Ramadan is the Laylatul Qadr. Because Laylatul Qadr falls in the last 10 nights of Ramadan, the last 10 nights of Ramadan are the most important 10 nights in the full year, and the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are the most important days in the full year. It's mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, volume number 2, hadith number 969. The Prophet said, there are no deeds better than the deeds done on the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. There are no deeds done on any other day better than the deeds done on the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. So the Sahaba asked the Prophet, what about jihad? The Prophet said, even jihad, the deeds done on the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are better even than jihad, except if jihad is done with the wealth and the life of the person, and the person returns back without any of the two. That means if a person goes for jihad with his wealth and his life and he is martyred, that is the only deed, one deed, which is better than the good deeds done in the first 10 days.